Hey, thanks for coming back to the channel. I've been traveling the past 2 weeks on a job, and I thought I'd share some of what I've been up to and what it's like to work out of town. I'll be back to my normal video format this week, but for now, come along with me for 2 weeks in Panama City, Panama. So we're back in Panama again for the 2017 Panama Film Festival. This is our second day here, and we just went over to our container full of equipment, checked it, and everything looks great. And we're going to run out and do some site visits, just stop by all the venues and make sure everything's the way we expected. And tomorrow morning we start loading in at 8 a.m. And today's Monday, and the first show is on Thursday night. So we got a bunch of different venues to load in, a bunch of gear to move around the city. I'm traveling again with a company called Outdoor Movies, who specialize in handling all of the technical aspects of putting on a film festival or large-scale movie screening. We travel as a team that consists of a few projectionists, a system engineer, a logistics manager, a rigging specialist, and myself looking after audio. We all work together with help from local festival staff, venue staff, general labor, translators, and local drivers to deliver the right gear to each venue around town and get it set up and ready before breaking off into our individual roles for testing and fine-tuning. This typically happens over the course of a couple of days. Here you're seeing us put together the main venue's theater, which included building out the projection booth, rigging the cinema screen, and assembling both the cinema and public address audio systems. While we waited for a local vendor to drop off our generator power at that venue, we split off into groups with the local crew to deliver gear to 2 other venues in town. 2 of us went to install this smaller, more intimate indoor venue, while the rest of the group went to the outdoor site to tackle building the large inflatable cinema screen they would operate over the opening weekend. This is where a good logistics manager will be paying attention to the local climate and schedule outdoor work to avoid the hotter parts of the day. This can be absolutely critical in keeping your crew safe and your local crew from hating you. So it's Tuesday, we just wrapped up the first day of setup and everything went pretty smooth. We still didn't have power by the time we were leaving, so we had to leave some testing until tomorrow, but we got plenty of time to test everything then. So I felt just absolutely crap today. I think good Lord, I think my hotel room has mold or something, so I'm going to try to get my room changed. Because I'm just, but otherwise everything was cool. We're going to have some dinner and then try to get to bed early and hopefully feel better, but see if I can get a different room so I can try to get some sleep tonight. The second day of setup is where we get to really dig in and fine-tune everything. Time to head back to the venue. The audio for the primary venue consisted of powered JBL VRX boxes for the cinema system behind the screen, along with QSC K-Series boxes for the surround channels, and additional K-Series boxes for the public address or spoken word system that I was controlling with a QSC TouchMix 16. It's Wednesday. We've had a great setup day. Just super hot today. I'm feeling a little bit better. Still a little bit stuffed up, but I've changed rooms. Let's see. Switched rooms, and although there is some mold, I'm feeling a little bit better. Hopefully tomorrow I'll continue to get better now that I'm in a different room. That other room was just packed with mold. So we're headed back over to the venue in about a half hour. I got to take a shower because I was just out in the container full of gear sorting some stuff out and grabbing some stuff we need. So quick shower, then I'm back out the door. That's shower number 2 today. For this festival, we provided a 5.1 surround system, which gets tuned and processed using a Dolby CP750 cinema processor. Careful attention is paid to both the EQ profile of the system as well as ensuring even coverage to as much of the seating area as possible. We use an Acoustics D2 multiplex measurement system to allow measurements to be taken with 4 individual microphones at once. The spoken word system consisted of a lectern, 4 handheld mics on stage for interviews, 2 Q&A mics on stands in the audience, 4 floor and area mics for a dance performance, as well as providing feeds to multiple press outlets on various evenings. This needs to be a separate system, mostly as the cinema system is located behind the acoustically transparent cinema screen and would render the stage in front of the screen unusable for any microphones due to feedback. But we also do this so that we can process the system separately and not interfere or have to switch back and forth to our cinema EQ profile at the start of every show. It's Sunday. We've been here now for a week or so. We've had shows Thursday night, Friday all day, Saturday all day, and Sunday today all day long. Holy shit. Those guys aren't fucking around. So we got a few more days of shows. We've got shows all day Monday, all day Tuesday, then we have one movie Wednesday night. Thursday we pack up, Friday we fly back home. It's been a very successful show so far. No major dramas, nothing unusual. All the gear's been great. All the movies have gone off. Everybody's been happy. So hopefully that continues, and we'll get packed up and home safely in a few days. More than anything else, the people here are just fantastic. All the people here in Panama are just the nicest folks to work with and to be around, and they take care of us, and they really make it a pleasure to come here and work, and you know, we look forward to it. Looking forward to coming back again next year, hopefully, and doing this again for them, because this is just a fun place to be and a fun show to be a part of. The crew of guys that I come down here with are some of the most talented people and just great people to travel with. We have a lot of fun, even though we're working like every day. We're out of the hotel by 9 a.m. We're on site, on show site, until 11 p.m. every night, so it's pretty grueling. We spend a lot of time together, but Shane, Mike, Billy, John, Bob, and all the local crew, Juan Carlos, Miguel, Marcos, everybody's just, it's a lot of fun to be around these folks. Back at the hotel. Pretty early night tonight, but we gotta be up early again tomorrow, so gonna try to get some sleep. Day 9, gonna head down to breakfast. Kind of an early start today. We have a movie for the kids first thing. The schedule usually kind of goes, we do a kids movie in the morning, then we show another movie after that, and then an afternoon movie, and then a nighttime movie. And the nighttime movie usually has either a red carpet or like a VIP entrance kind of thing with some press, and then a Q&A after or before the movie. So I think that's the schedule for today, but an early start. We're getting picked up at 9 a.m., so got to get down to breakfast right now. We continued the schedule and showed 4 movies on Monday and another 4 on Tuesday, but with only the closing night movie to show on Wednesday, we decided to take advantage of the afternoon off and take a boat ride to a nearby island. Getting out into the shipping lanes amongst all the cargo ships and supertankers lined up and waiting to travel through the Panama Canal was a completely different experience to the canal's visitor center that I went to last year. I always think it's worth getting out on the water if you can when you travel, and things like water taxis and ferry boats are a really great way to do that without blowing the budget. This boat ride was only $20 round trip, and it was about a half hour in each direction, and we didn't even get off the boat. We just rode out and came back, but it was a great way to kill some time and get some fresh air and relax a little bit. So it's day 11, this is our last day of shows, day 12 in Panama, and it is finally time to go around to the different venues and pack up all the gear, get it back into our container, make sure it's secure, make sure our customs paperwork is right, and get it all ready to head home. So that's a wrap on this trip. Just getting ready to, got my bags packed. Just getting ready to head to the airport. It is about 5:30 in the morning, so we get picked up at 6, and then it's about a 40-minute ride or so out to the airport for a 9 a.m. flight. So that's it for this video. We made it back into town a few minutes early on Friday with no issues at all. I was able to run out over the weekend and replace my dead computer, and I've been working hard since then to sort through all of the footage and get caught back up to my usual schedule. If you enjoy these videos, be sure to check out my website at DcSoundOp.com and the other links in the description below for more content. As always, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. The regular weekly videos will be back later this week. Thanks for watching. See you next time.